What would you do if you were at a bar in between your husband and recently reconnected childhood love? Well, you turn it into your first feature film and make history by being not only the first Asian woman nominated for the Best Original Screenplay, but also for being the first Asian female director nominated for Best Picture and Best Original Screenplay by the Academy. That's basically what director, writer, playwright Celine Song did. And she's got more coming your way soon. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Who is Celine Song? Celine is a Korean-born Canadian who moved from Seoul to Ontario at the age of 12. Influenced by her father being a noted filmmaker, she turned from psychology major to playwright and started writing for off-Broadway shows. Fun fact, she even streamed a Chekhov play on The Sims.
I was always interested in playing The Sims like a theater person.
But her rise to fame didn't come from a play. It came from what must be one of the most awkward moments in her personal life, being the translator between your husband and a recently reconnected childhood love from Seoul.
여기도 오고 그러니까 좀 이상한 생각이 많아지네.
Now, I've seen some love triangles, but this is...
인연. It means providence or fate.
And that moment became the catalyst for her writing and directing her first feature film, Past Lives, which is the story of a love triangle between a Korean-American woman, her Korean version of Ryan Gosling in The Notebook, and her American husband in New York.
My film is about two sweethearts who reconnect many years later in New York City, and it's a love story that spans many decades and continents.
A feature film that was showered with awards and praises.
But I can't believe how much this movie has just become so much bigger than that. It's about our human capacity for love.
And with that said, everyone wanted to know, what's next for Celine Song?
I deserve someone who fulfills all of my criteria.
Nothing over 20 BMI.
Fun fact, Celine used to be a female version of Hitch, a real matchmaker.
What my whole experience as a matchmaker, it was everybody they want a tall guy with a good job, and then they want a young, beautiful woman.
Which led her to the idea of her next feature film.
Hey, are you single? I'm a matchmaker. Give me a call if you want to meet somebody.
Materialists, starring Dakota Johnson, Daddy Pascal, and Captain America.
Now we have a global dating market on our phones. There is a kind of an endless commodification and objectification of ourselves as a product. In the film, there's a character who says, well, but I'm not merchandise, I'm a person. And to me, that's really at the heart of this film. Because the truth is, I think that when we talk about the partner that we're looking for, we're talking about so often in numbers, the height, weight, income. But the truth is that if you ask anybody who love us why they love us, they wouldn't say a single number, right?
Celine Song has swiftly become one of cinema's most distinctive new voices. She reminds us that love, its mysteries and bravery, and
Biggest drama of our lives.